Hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to do a tier list of all the augments you can get in Mindrunner because there's some really good ones and there's some really bad ones, so I thought it would be useful to list them up. So yeah, you know what to pick primary and which to really don't pick up. Like if you get it and you don't have augments, don't pick it up, just destroy it. Okay, so we'll start with the active servos. So what they do is if you're above 75% HP, you will get 20% movement speed. And yeah, ideally you want to stay above 75% HP all the time. And if you're not, you just use a stim pack. So for me, this is definitely S tier because yeah, it's the best boots you can get. They are the highest speed boost you can get without really having a downside because ideally you would keep yourself above 75% HP and the 20% movement speed, like you have that under control. Like you stay above 75% HP, you'll get 20% movement speed and that's all under your control. So that's why they're S tier. Then the second one is the Berserker Blade, which if you are below 40% HP, you gain 20% melee damage. Like yeah, you don't want to go below 40% HP, so it's not really useful, so I'll put it in C. There's really no reason to ever go below 40%, and if you are below 40% HP and you don't have stim packs, like yeah, if that's the reason why you want to hold on to this augment, yeah, if you don't have any other augment, you can pick it up and you can use it because yeah, there's no downside to just having it equipped, and by having it equipped, it means that you can't like have it drop again. So that's one less chance of having a bad augment drop if you get a new augment drop. So that increases your chances to get a good augment. So if you don't have anything, just pick it up because it doesn't give you any downside either, but it doesn't give you a benefit of holding it. So that's why I put it in C. Like just yeah, pick it up if you have a slot because yeah, you still have the benefit of getting something better instead of that on the next drop. So the next one is active servos. So again, it's the same as the pristine blade. If you're above 75% HP, you get 20% movement speed. And yeah, to me, this is the best augment in game. Oh, I made a mistake with the pristine blade, so it doesn't really matter because the boots are the first and the pristine blade are the second in S tier. So I think the boots are the first and the pristine blade is the second best augment in the game. So if you reach level 20 or level 10, if you reach level 10, pick this as your augment to start with. And if you're level 20, you use this and the pristine blade. So these, in my eyes, are the two best augments in game on in any almost any situation. Unless you want to like do speed runs in lower levels, then you can switch out the pristine blade with stabilized servos, but that's only situational. So in the yeah, let's say in 90% of the cases, this is the combo you want to start with. Okay, so next up is the emergency servos. It's the same as the X, but I'll put them in B because let's say you are fighting, especially if you're a beginner, you are fighting, you will get below 40% a lot of the times. And if that happens, you want the speed boost to run away and dodge attacks so you can go heal up. And that's why I put it in B instead of C. But in high levels, it's also you just pick it up in the hopes of getting something better the next one. Then healing nanites is the next one. I'm going to put this one here. 5. Okay, yeah, sorry, I lost count. So I'm going to put that in A. Uh, it's not very useful when you're farming sector 25, obviously, but when you're starting out, it's, yeah, to me, after you reach a certain skill level, then this is better than any other healing because you won't get hit that much, and that's all the healing you need, and it allows you to stack up HP even if you're 100% HP, it would let you stack up HP as like an invisible shield. Let's say it's an invisible shield, and if you're still clearing your way towards higher levels, it will significantly boost your survivability because you're building up an HP shield for when you get the really harder levels, that you have a bit of a buffer in HP that you built up from using skills in lower levels. So that's why I put it in A. Then next is the stabilized servos. So yeah, these I'm going to also put in A, maybe maybe a bit higher if it's possible. Okay, yeah, so like this. So I'll put this a bit higher than the nanites because yeah, nanites after a while, when you don't really need healing anymore, then you don't go for the nanites and you would pick these boots because the movement speed is nice, especially when yeah, dodging and clearing everything faster, because the faster you run, the easier it is to dodge attacks from monsters, and the faster you clear the instance because there's a lot of running, and the faster you run, the less time it takes you from getting point A to B. So that's why this is nice, and I'll put it in A tier. Then the next one is the momentum capacitator. Okay, so yeah, this I'll, it is nice, but I'll put it in A tier because like oftentimes you'll end up with this as one of your main augments because yeah, the rest is not that good. So if you don't get anything better, then you use this. But I'll put it, yeah, depending on the level that you're at playing, I'll put it above nanites. But yeah, it's situational. So like A, depending on the situation, they're all interchangeable. They're all very valuable. But high level play, healing nanites falls off the most out of all of them. And I still put this behind the boots because yeah, having to damage something like 30% melee damage is a lot, but it's a very small time window, and it requires you to dodge, which is yeah, an extra action that yeah, you're not really used to dodging to do that, to having to do more damage. So yeah, it's something to get used to. So that's why I put it in A. So the Stimpack Sterilizer, that's, oh no, wait, we're this nutrient based. I'll put that in B. I'll put it above the boots. So yeah, oh wait, the boots, it's like this, keep forgetting. So nutrient paste, is it nice? Yeah, it is nice. What's that 10% HP? It doesn't really do much. Like yeah, yeah, it's more of a novelty augment. This, it doesn't really have a use case, but at least it's not completely useless like some augments. Yeah, not much to say about it. Yeah, I skipped the Stimpack Sterilizer. This was the Stimpack Sterilizer, so I'll put this. I'll put this first. Yeah, so this is. It's nice to be able to heal 10% more because you'll get a bit more value out of your Stimpack Sterilizers. So yeah, that's why I put it up there. But I think out of healing, not counting the nanites, the Stimpack Sterilizer is the best augment you can get for healing. But yeah, later on it falls off because as you get better at the game, you don't really use any of the healing augments anymore. But yeah, the healing wise, it's the best value you can get. The next one on the list is then the movement speed boots. So these boots, they are the best boots in A tier. They're 10% movement speed, which is nice, and like you don't get punished for getting hit or something. You'll keep the 10% movement speed. And the added bonus is, I've said this in many videos already, if you have the yellow boots, so if you have the blue boots and the yellow boots, and you then get the chance to switch out the yellow boots with the green boots, You will get 40% movement speed because you don't get the fall off from losing or getting hit, so you don't lose the 30% movement from getting hit. And on top of that, you get the boost from your 10% boots, so you'll get the 40% movement speed from both boots without taking any punishment from getting hit. I don't know if they're going to fix that at all, but it's a very cool mechanic to be able to run very fast without taking the penalty, and on top of that, you'll free up an augment slot for not having to have the yellow boots equipped as well. So if I do have the yellow boots, so let's say I have 4 augments, I have the yellow boots as the fourth augment, and the green boots drop, then I would change out the yellow boots with the green boots because you get a lot more movement speed without sacrificing anything. So that's why I put these in A tier. Then the next is the reinforced blade. So I will actually put that also in A tier, and I'll put that behind the green boots. So if I had the choice to have augments, like pick 4 augments to start, and you won't get any augment drops, that this is the what I would run with. So these 4 are the ideal setup in my eyes, because the 10% melee damage, it is nice, and you don't require dodging to activate it, and it's up all the time. So that's why I like this one. If you like dodging, like the momentum capacitor is really nice if you want to dodge a lot or you are good at dodging a lot and doing damage. But for me, it's just too much of a hassle, and I'll just take this one instead. So that's why I rank it higher into A tier. Then we are at the weighted blade. So yeah, this one is utter trash. So what it does is 20% melee damage, but minus 30% movement speed. So yeah, 30% movement speed. Like if you don't have augments equipped at the start and you pick this up, like you're signing your own death warrants. Like guaranteed you're going to die, because 30% movement speed without anything to counter it is just a death penalty, and that like 20% melee damage is it's just not worth it, because you're not allowed you're not I you can't dodge any more attacks because you're so slow. You can't run away from monsters. You're basically, yeah, you're dead. If you pick that up, you're dead. So if you see this, just destroy it. Like press the destroy button, get rid of it immediately. Even if you have other stuff equipped, don't use it. Like this is, yeah, this is the complete troll augment of the game. Like don't pick it up. And then the last one, the stim pack. Yeah, I'm going to, yeah, put it here. Like it is nice to have it if you have an oh shit moment and you want to get max value. So if you're a starter and you get hit a lot, you get max value out of your stim packs by using this. So if you get hit a lot in the beginning, the monsters don't do super much damage, but you get a lot, so you know that you don't get one shot when you're at like 50% HP, and you have struggle with value to get value out of your stim packs. Then the reactive stim packs, they're really nice because you get 25% extra heal amount from your stim packs. So that means you get more healing for the the coins that you spend on the stim packs. So in that way it's nice. Maybe even better. Yeah, I'll rank it even better than the maximum HP. So, and that's about it for the list. So yeah, like I said, the blue the blue stuff is the best. Then green, if you get anything green and yellow, they're interchangeable depending on the situation and depending on your play style. And then the only, yeah, red augment is healing augment, healing nanites that I place in A, and then pretty much every other healing augment ends up in B. The red boots I put in B because, like, in one situation it's really nice as a beginner when you get low HP and you need that extra movement speed to be able to run away. Then the red boots are nice if you have them. Then yeah, the axe as well. But yeah, if you're that low in HP that the axe boost starts to drop, like you don't want to start fighting, you want to start healing, so you don't really use the axe. But yeah, it's not it doesn't have any downside of having it equipped if you don't have anything else. And then yeah, the weighted blade, it's just yeah, pure trash. Don't don't use it. Destroy it when you see it. Like just yeah, get rid of it. And yeah, that's my tier list. I hope it helps. If you have another opinion, I would gladly hear it. And that's it for this video. So if you enjoyed it and if you think it's valuable, please give me a like or subscribe to my channel. And thank you all for watching. See you all next time.